Well, it's a time of year to celebrate our freedom, but for many cats and dogs on Delmarva, they really don't know what freedom is. All they know is a life in a shelter.
Now, while those cats and dogs are still taken care of and tended to, it would just make their day if you opened your heart and your home to them. So today, we are going to introduce you to a few more that would make a great addition to your family. Right off the bat, let's meet Sampson. Sampson's an 11-year-old neutered Yorkshire Terrier, commonly known as a Yorkie. Isn't that cute? Sampson was turned into the shelter when his family was moving, couldn't take him with them. Sampson has some health issues, but they are being addressed. He is still very active and a sweet little boy with lots of life left in him.
And before we move on, let's introduce you to IRWIN. IRWIN is 2 to 3 years old. He's a neutered black Labrador Retriever mix. He looks like he's ready to play. He was found astray and is very playful, active, and energetic. So IRWIN will need someone who is willing to give lots of love and playing time.
All right, let's move it to Talbot County Humane Society in Easton. This is Butch. Butch is a 5-year-old neutered Turkish Angora cat. Isn't that gorgeous? Butch came to the shelter because his owners were moving. They couldn't take him with them, so now he's looking for that new forever lap to snuggle up in.
Next, let's meet, I love this name, get a load of this, Walter MITTY, also in Easton. He is a 3-year-old neutered domestic short-haired cat. We were told he is Mr. Personality. Whatever you're doing, he wants to help. Reading a book, he'll hold the page open. Combing your hair, he'd like to have his comb too. If you're looking for a sweetheart who is full of so much love, Walter MITTY is for you.
All right, still hanging out in Talbot County Humane, here's PETEY. PETEY's a 1-year-old white and brindle neutered American Bulldog mix. If you know anything about those old-time movies with the Little Rascals, you already know how he got his name. PETEY is kind of quiet, gentle, laid back. He's a little shy when he first meets somebody new, but it doesn't take long for him to warm up. PETEY is still a young guy. He likes to run around and play, but he also enjoys his quiet time and affection.
Don't we all? And before we're done, let's make one more stop at Baywater Animal Rescue in Cambridge to show you Norman. He's just about 1-year-old, neutered orange and white domestic short hair. He's very playful and a curious little guy who loves to explore and take cat naps in the sun. One of his favorites, getting his head scratched.
And last, certainly not least, this is Herbie, also at Baywater Animal Rescue. Isn't that a great name, Herbie?
I love it.
Herbie is an 11-year-old neutered domestic short-haired cat with white and orange patches. Don't let his age fool you, though. He's young at heart, even though napping in the sunshine is probably his favorite activity. He and I would get along well. He is front to clawed and gets along great with other cats. Now, if you'd like to find
Love Bug.
Herbie the Love Bug. If you'd like to find out more information about the animals you just saw here today, visit our website, WBOC.com. Click on our picture at the top of the page. Now, no matter what the circumstances, you can always count on those little furballs to be loyal and faithful, your best companion. So it's just fair to make sure they feel just as loved and safe and secure.
But with the July 4th weekend just about here, it can be downright frightening for our cats and dogs. Yeah, the loud explosions and flashes of lights from the fireworks are enough to send our pets into a panic. In fact, according to doganxietyblog.com, 29% of all dogs suffer from some sort of fear or anxiety. So what can we do? Well, first, it's important to recognize the signs of a panicked pet.
Yeah, dogs and cats, a very neurotic group, just like people. They have many different kinds of anxieties and a lot of symptoms to go along with them. You know, the common symptoms like shaking and clawing. A lot of dogs will actually hide in the tub during thunder or fireworks, but a couple to look for that aren't so obvious. Licking and yawning are actually 2 of the most common anxiety symptoms and are often misinterpreted.
When it comes to treating anxiety, Phil says you may want to try managing the dog's environment as best you can. For instance, if fireworks freak them out, you definitely want to keep them indoors. And another way, just like swaddling calms a baby, you can try that with your pets too.
Just cuddle up with them as well. Make it a nice environment. Well, one environment that you probably like, as do I, is one with food. Up next on Delmarva Live, Chef Claire Robinson joins us to tell us the must-haves on the menu for this 4th of July.
And then we're headed to the Delmarva Life kitchen to whip up a quick and easy tomato pie your friends and family are sure to love.
Don't know about you, but I know I'd like a win today in our search for Sean Stryker. Sean, we are ready for clue number 2.
All right, guys, listen up because I have your second clue. The town I'm in played the part of an Iowa town in a 1972 made-for-TV movie. Now, coming up, I'll have your third and final clue. Delmarva Life will be right back.